Welcome to my UG Quiz channel. Watch and subscribe now.
What is the term for the layer of foam that forms the top of a well-made espresso? Is it a crema, frother or foamer? And the answer for this one, crema. Who was the captain of the Titanic when it sank? Was it Archibald Haddock, James Tiberius Kirk or Edward Smith? And does anybody know who the other two are? The correct answer for this one, Edward Smith. Which two vital US cities did Route 66 connect? San Francisco and Seattle, Chicago and Los Angeles, or New York and Miami? The answer here, Chicago and Los Angeles. Okay, so what is pewter? Is it a metal alloy, a herb or a hardwood? And the correct answer, it's a metal alloy. Where is depicted in this image? Is it Rhodes, Atlantis or Venice? That is an image of the Colossus of Rhodes. Nikola Tesla is best known for his contributions to which area? Nuclear physics, electrical engineering or astronomy? The answer there, electrical engineering. Where was the gunfight at the OK Corral? Was it at Dodge City, Deadwood or Tombstone? And if you've watched lots of cowboy films, you'll know the answer is Tombstone. The square and compass's symbol is associated with which organisation? Is it Freemasonry, the United Nations or the European Union? And it's a symbol of Freemasonry. In which country was the original Fiat 500 first manufactured and introduced? Was it in Italy, France or Spain? The answer is Italy. Pudding Lane in London is infamously associated with which historic event? The Great Plague, the Great Fire of London or the Blitz? The answer there, the Great Fire of London. Candelilla wax is a wax derived from what? Is it from a beetle, a bee or a plant? And did you know this? The answer is a plant. What does AM stand for in the context of AM radio broadcasting? Is it analog mode, all morning or amplitude modulation? And the answer is amplitude modulation. How did Mahatma Gandhi die? Was it by assassination, a heart attack or execution? And the correct answer there, he was assassinated. Which metal is commonly used to galvanise iron to prevent rusting? Aluminium, zinc or silver? And the correct answer is zinc. Which popular computer game allows players to build and explore blocky 3D worlds? Is it Fortnite, World of Warcraft or Minecraft? And the answer, Minecraft. Where's the ethnic group called Berbers indigenous to? North Africa, Southeast Asia or Western Australia? And they are indigenous to North Africa. Which of these golf tournaments is known for its green jacket awarded to the winner? Is it the Masters, the Ryder Cup or the US Open? And the answer, the Masters. Which of these battery sizes is the largest? AA, C or D? And if you've got a large torch, you'll know the answer is D. What type of race is the Gumball 3000? Is it a horse race, a motor rally or a bicycle race? The answer, it's a motor rally. What is this Italian Christmas bread called? Is it ciabatta, panettone, or pane di Pasca? And I've no idea if I pronounced that correctly, so feel free to roast me in the comments down below. The correct answer there, panettone. Which of these does not share a land border with Thailand? Laos, Cambodia, or Vietnam? And the answer there, Vietnam. Popular in the late 19th century, what was a penny farthing? Was it a sewing machine, a bicycle, or a locomotive? And it was a bicycle. What is The Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky? Is it a ballet, a play, or a musical? The correct answer, it's a ballet. In the game Craps, what is the person throwing the dice called? Are they the shooter, roller, or boxman? And they are the shooter. In which TV series does Jack Bauer work for the counter-terrorist unit? Is it in 24, Homeland, or Alias? And he's in 24. Which is a state of inactivity in animals with a decreased metabolic rate and body temperature. Is it metamorphosis, respiration, or torpor? And the correct answer, torpor. Who was the ancient Egyptian god of the Nile River? Was it Ra, Isis, or Hapi? The correct answer, Hapi. Which country is famous for inventing the sport of table tennis? China, France, or England? And it was invented in England. How many players are there on a standard basketball team on the court at the same time? Are there 5, 7, or 9? And there are 5. What is paneer in the traditional Indian dish paneer tikka? Is it chicken, shrimp, or cheese? And it's a type of cheese. Which organ in the human body is responsible for producing bile? Is it the liver, gallbladder, or spleen? And it's produced in the liver. Which TV show follows the lives of Sheldon, Leonard, Penny and their friends? Is the answer Friends, The Big Bang Theory, or Cheers? The answer is The Big Bang Theory. Who was the Incan sun god? Ares, Inti, or Hathor? The answer there, Inti. In Italian food, what is orzo? Is it a type of bread, pasta, or cheese? And it's a type of pasta. Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere during photosynthesis? Is it carbon dioxide, nitrogen, or hydrogen? And they absorb carbon dioxide. Who played the character of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs? Was it Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, or Anthony Hopkins? And it was Anthony Hopkins. What is the term for a score of 10 in gymnastics? Is it absolute, perfect, or flawless? The answer, perfect. Who sang My Heart Will Go On for the soundtrack of the movie Titanic? Was it Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, or Celine Dion? And that was by Celine Dion. Which is the chemical symbol for silver? Is it SL, SI or AG? And the correct answer, AG. In which Olympic event might you perform a triple axel? In fencing, figure skating or gymnastics? And that's a move in figure skating. What is the study of insects called? Anthropology, herpetology or entomology? The answer there, entomology. What is the process by which plants lose water vapour through tiny pores in their leaves? Is it perspiration, evaporation or transpiration? And the correct answer, transpiration. Which sport uses the terms try, scrum and line out? Is it rugby, cricket or ice hockey? And the answer is rugby. What is the densest planet in our solar system? Is it Earth, Jupiter or Saturn? And the densest is Earth. What classic film features the line, "You can't handle the truth"? Is it Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction or A Few Good Men? It's an excellent film. The answer is A Few Good Men. Which gas is known as laughing gas and is used as an anaesthetic in dentistry? Nitrous oxide, helium or argon? And the answer there, nitrous oxide. What does Acropolis mean in Greek? Does it mean high city, king's home or God's house? And the answer, high city. In which mythology would the heart be weighed against a feather to determine if a soul was worthy of eternal life? Norse, ancient Egyptian or ancient Greek? And the answer, ancient Egyptian. And after a couple of hard questions, let's have an easier one. Mixing which two colours together makes purple? Red and green, red and blue or green and blue? And the answer, red and blue.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and click bell icon